Okay. So
The edges are
I
just
think
so small, man.
is this his like standard size? Was it his standard size?
I have
I
no
think it is,
idea.
right?
No, but button was 2.5x. This is cut off, so this is
Okay.
2.12x. Yeah.
So raise and a call. Oh, this hand is pretty interesting. Okay, so
Huh?
raise and a call in the BB standard, and
Yeah.
Linus goes for like a 1/3 bet, which I think is pretty fine.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think, yeah.
yeah, he gets raised,
Interesting
and
enough, I don't like this board for big blind, actually. A lot of big blinds think, okay, trip boards, I have range advantage because I have a lot of trips. But on deuce, deuce, three, do you really in the big blind? You kind of don't, do you? Right? So you don't
yeah,
have that many deuce X's in the big blind. So um, I guess this might be like a mistake here with like raising the flop too often. I'm not sure
yeah,
about like frequency, but I actually don't like the raise on the flop by big blind.
yeah. I don't do it very often. I
You'd
think
have
it's
to be
something
very
that's
polarized. It's not like it's a board like 10-10-4 where big blind has massive amount of tens compared to cutoff, right?
yeah, right. It's really hard to balance as well.
Yeah, yeah. Like what are your bluffs except for like 4-5
Right,
and like
right.
ace 4, ace 5, it's 5-6.
Yeah, and I wouldn't even like raise is five. I think calling is just better. Like you kind of have showdown value. You don't really want to inflate the pot. Your hand might still be good. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Okay, 3 on the turn is very awkward.
yeah. But he still bets. So
I guess as big blind you could also raise some 3x.
yeah,
We're still betting here. I guess we're kind of just repping deuce or 3.
yeah. But it really smells like 4-5 right now because like you know, it's kind of funky, right? This line.
Yeah, I don't know. I would still believably think it's a deuce or 3 because cutoff
Okay.
doesn't really have a lot of threes. So I think we can keep value betting a deuce too. So just keep bet. Not sure about the 4 or 5. Sure, can definitely be 4, 5, 5, 6. But
Yeah.
I mean, double paired board is just like awkward. But we've got these bluffs, so we have to continue with them, right?
Yeah, kind of. Unless you have like 4-5 of hearts, then maybe you might just give up now.
I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see a call,
Okay.
and BB just checks, I think. Yeah.
Wow, this is kind of like weak play here, isn't it? It looks like
Yeah.
it's some sort of like really donkish play.
Yeah.
Like, what are
this
you
guy.
check raise, bet turn, check river with? Are you just giving up with like a deuce should definitely value bet, right?
Yeah, I would think. Oh wait, what just happened? Yeah, I would think that deuce is a better bet.
So then, do you do that with sixes? Like what? My brain hurts. Okay.
Yeah, I think Linus calling
Ace
range.
5. Wow.
Ace 5 as a value bet. I think it's pretty thin.
No. Big blind.
Yeah. Like for the big blind to be like value betting
Check raise,
Ace
bet
5.
turn, ace 5, check call river.
Check call river.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think check calling is best. But Linus really looks like he has like a pocket pair.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
But what
like
are you,
the
if
line
you have a
thing.
pocket pair? How are you getting value from opponent here?
I think I'm just betting like quarter pot. I won't bet like half pot.
Yeah, no.
Right.
What are you getting value from? If you have a pocket pair
If you have, I mean, you get value from like 4-5 or like 5-6, right? Those hands.
here?
that
Okay. Yeah. So
were
I
bluffing.
guess the 5 is
flop.
good from that point of view.
Right. I mean, it's either he has like a hand that has a pair right now,
Mhm.
like 5x, or he has a straight.
Yeah.
Right.
Or
It's
just give
either
up.
of these.
Or just give
Right.
up.
So if you bet like a quarter pot, right, and he calls, he has a pair, and
Yeah.
if he raises, he has a straight. Because how many players are like capable of turning their pairs into like bluffs like that, Like for Linus to be losing money by betting this river, he has to be confident that this dude is turning a hand like 4-5 into a shove on the river to wrap a straight.
Yeah.
Right, that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
so if he
wow,
doesn't
wow.
believe that guy is capable of like turning pairs into like bluffs, then he should be very comfortable betting like 1/4 to like half pot to get value from like 4-5 or like ace 5 or even like 4-4,
Oh,
So
so we can do this with 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, maybe for a big blind.
I think it's. You mean like pocket fours, right?
Yeah,
Pocket fours to
yeah,
like pocket
yeah.
sevens. Yeah, I think it's like raising the flop and betting the turn is like really thin.
Very thin.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's really thin.
Okay.
I wouldn't do. Yeah.
All right. So we see a
Right.
jam, don't we?
Yeah,
Oh,
we see the.
we see the raise. We see the raise only, not the jam.
Yeah, and I think Linus shut
Oh
up.
my
Yeah.
God! So wait, don't show me showdown, because this is awkward. Is this like
Okay.
fives? This Linus has like fives here.
That makes sense, right?
Ace
For
three
Linus.
suited. Like fives is first hand that pops into my brain, and then some sort of ace three suited, king three suited, I guess,
That or he has like quad
or
trees.
deuces. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This
And
chat is going like, what? Oh my God! Like, this is so sick. Yeah. How does it get to this point? You know, and what are your bluffs on this river if you're Linus? Yeah, it's like diamonds, some diamonds.
no, I think I'm turning like a hand like uh 4-5 of
Oh, so
no,
blocker
actually
blocker
just
play.
yeah. Okay, because if let's say you have a pair, right? Like
Mm.
4-5,
Mm.
like your pair is like the worst pair.
Yeah, of course.
Right, and you're
You're like
better off
bottom,
just-
sort of like bottom range. 4-5,
Right, right, right.
not bluffing hand. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, is that or like King
What?
Queen of Hearts, man? Because you don't block like backdoor draws on the flop, and
I
you
would
block,
I would
like,
say
nothing.
something like ace king of hearts could be okay because you block like ace deuce, ace three, king deuce, king three. Does that make sense?
I think I would just call with Ace King of Hearts. And
Yeah,
I
that
don't,
also
like,
makes
ace.
check back actually because it's not a just check back
Yeah.
river.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
think for Linus,
you're also
like,
not value betting 4 or 5 on the river, are you?
In Linus shoes?
In Linus shoes,
Huh. I would though.
because it's like
I mean,
a half
I'm
pot
not
bet.
value betting. Okay, well, there's this like basically this theory about betting the river, right? Okay, so if let's say you have a hand like 4-5, right? You don't have much showdown value unless like that guy is bluffing, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And if you bet, you get him to fold some of his worst hands, right? And you get him to fold some of his bluffs, right?
Yeah.
So therefore, you are just better off betting because betting folds out some value hands that you might lose to when you check.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Are
even though
you
see your
folding
hand-
better though, with 4 or 5?
Yeah, I think if I was that guy and I have 5-6, right, I think I might just fold.
Okay.
Because I mean, it's hard to.
It's many pairs that Linus has and just value bets,
Right.
right? It's so weird.
Right.
It's so
Yeah.
sickening.
It's just a crazy hand.
Pure sickness. Pure sickness right here. All right, I want to see what they have because I'm really curious. I'm dying here. Okay.
Okay.
What do we see? We see quads. We see top boat. We see king deuce.
Yeah.
I think check raising the king deuce on the river is fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
I think calling it off is just weird, though.
Um.
Pot odds are good, but we still have. We need like 30%. We need Linus to bluff like 30% of the times.
Yeah.
And again, he's still catching sets on the river, dude. Fucking crazy.
Linus is never bluffing in this spot. I think it's so hard to find a bluff.
Yeah,
It's
no.
so hard.
It's like, or also one good point from Chad is like rake,
Yeah.
because you might make him fold because of rake, etc. And also Werlin says, first of all, he says I'm gonna play micros forever. Second, he says if rake keeps me from making 7K bluff with diamonds hands, thank God for rake. Then he said more rake is better.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this guy's stats doesn't really look very fishy, so I would
Yeah.
like assume he's a reg somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And assume
okay.
that versus for me it's a call, honestly, like on the river. It feels like I have a bluff catcher. It doesn't feel like I can get called by aces or something if I jam.
Yeah, you're not really getting like value from worse. Well, you might get like a call from aces.
If it's like if Linus thinks that I'm capable of turning like 4 or 5 into like some sort of ridiculous bluff, then yeah. But I don't think it's the case. I think it's like overplaying the king deuce a little bit.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Says Paulinho in chat says NLZ is one of the best high stakes regs. Good
Really?
reg. Yeah.
That's
Just
really
doesn't run
interesting.
as Linus.
I mean, I could check that out.
NLZ is on the same level as Linus and OTB. Okay.
I can show you his graph.
Sure.
It looks something like this.
It looks good.
And
He's
if you look
also a
at
blue
Linus,
line player. Yay.
Linus is way better.
Well, Linus, we have a lot more hands on him, don't we?
Yeah.
How many hands do we have on like NLZ?
8,000.
Okay, Linus is we have like 100k. So
Yeah.
he's,
Okay.
he's
Yeah,
winning. He's winning in games with Linus. So I'll take that. You know. I mean,
Yeah, I believe he's pretty good.
how much down is like? Hold on. How much down is like Oh Humano? There we go.
Okay. He's not
Break
really up.
even-ish. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess
Masher
he's
Dog
trash.
said he's a very tough player. Okay. Thanks for the follow, micro individual. Oh Humano. Yeah, very very up and down along the way.
Yeah.
But this guy made millions out of like cash games, so I don't think he feels bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
can we Pio the hand? Can we see like what the fuck is going on or really? Because this is weird. I want to see what Pio says about like
Okay.
raising flop. Deuce 3.
Okay, it's gonna
Let's
take a
check
while
the-
because this one's big.
This one's big.
Yeah, this one is big.
It didn't
I
take
only
too
ran
long.
it to like 1.77.
Okay.
But
Hopefully.
I think it's pretty good. Like yeah, it's big because of the ranges. Like the
Yeah,
ranges,
ranges are
really wide.
wider.
Yeah, I think the ranges are pretty standard. So like in position is raising, like cut up like button range is like something like this. Maybe a bit tighter if you like reduce some of these like Queen X and like some of these. But I think it should be somewhere around that. And BB should be calling like mostly suited hands, right? You agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all these I think is pretty standard.
Yeah, okay, but
And-
these are bunker ranges, so we'll take them as face value. I think
Yeah,
one thing.
okay.
Wait, is this cutoff opening range for like in position?
No, it's button, right?
So isn't the hand like cutoff?
Oh, it's cut off. Yeah. Oh, okay. Wait.
Oops.
Hold on. let me check my range, so I can just. Ah, okay, fine. So I gave him I gave him button ranges.
Okay.
Quite
Yeah,
close,
I
but-
guess it's not
okay.
really that different because it's still in position versus out of position.
Yeah.
Screen staring. Yeah,
Oh,
please follow
okay,
the
wait.
stream. Thank you. Yes. And also you have my buddy
Should
here.
I-
Sense YouTube, you can sub to him because he's making a lot of nice videos for you guys. Thanks for the follow, legend. Could you just like
Yep, I'll
share
stop
share
sharing
and
it.
share? Yeah, Jesus.
Okay.
Skype, come on, Skype.
Okay. Is it better now?
Yeah,
Because
it's perfect now.
I'm watching your stream right now. Okay.
That's good. It's good.
All right. So I think it's not gonna make like a lot of difference on like these kind of boards.
No,
because
I
of
don't
how-
think. I don't think so either.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll just see how it goes. So.
So actually, like big blind leads here
Yeah.
sometimes. Weird. Very very weird.
With
Anyways,
like, with
big-
like all these low cards.
Yeah. I would say 3x makes sense for like leading. Anyways, let's go for the check. Let's see.
Okay.
Linus is supposed to polarize here apparently. Betting like 190 and such. In the video, how much did he bet? In the hand, in the actual hand.
79.
So he bet
somewhere
like
around
the
there.
smaller size versus big blind, which
Yeah.
I kind of agree with. But I think polarization is better. I think betting all your high pairs is better because big blind just doesn't have that many deuce X. So I like
Yeah.
it. I like the polarization with the pairs. I don't think a human could distribute that well the randomization of just betting hands. I see a lot of ace highs getting checked. I see the lower your cards, the more you're getting to bet here, and that's absolutely fine. So I see a lot of like king X, ace X just getting checked. Ace king, ace queen, ace jack getting bet for value, I think. But then it's hands like ace 10, ace 9, ace 6 just getting checked back because I guess they win a showdown or you can get some of that sweet backdoor equity. And I see a lot of 10-9 suited, 10-8 suited. You know, like the lower the cards, the more you bet.
Yeah.
So like exactly, it favors like hands like Jack 10 suited, 10 9 to 10 8, Jack 5 10 5 because they have like backdoors. So yeah, I like this. I think it's pretty nice. I think polarizing is the way to go on this board versus big blind. But I guess he maybe he wanted to, like, I think the meta is that he wants big blind to think that he made a mistake and he bet full range when it's not actually the case.
Right. That actually sounds really good, and I think that's what he's thinking too.
Okay, so we bet the 1/3. Big blind is raising deuce X a lot, raising some 3Xs a lot.
Yeah.
4-3, 5-3, 6-3, king 3, ace 3. So yeah, it's raising actually like a lot of 3x and deuce x, which I agree with. Sometimes, half the times, raising pocket pairs, and then calling most ace highs, some king highs. I think most backdoors are getting called here versus this size.
Yeah, I think that deep, right? You gotta continue for like a lot of hands. Like you can even see king 8 is like a continue here with the backdoor suits.
Yeah, versus like I would always call these backdoors like even like something like. Is 10-8 a spades?
Oh wait. It's supposed. Sorry. Like he's supposed to raise. Sorry, with king.
Sometimes,
8, like,
yeah.
BB. Yeah.
Yeah, these are the. I guess these are the. How do you say that? These are kind of like the obligatory bluffs. Sometimes, I choose to raise some hands. We see like 6-5, 5-4, and 6-4 are getting raised, but that's pretty much like under bluffing, considering we're raising a wide range here. Right. So you're also getting to raise all these 4x, 5x. I see king 5, king 4, queen 5 suited, getting favored here, and I see some of the 7 actually, which is interesting. King 7, king 6. Yeah, some backdoors. Yeah, 4, 5, 6 getting raised.
How often do you like raise trip deuces here? Because like if you look at Pio's solution, right?
If I actually do. So in this spot I actually do, but I think I'm under bluffing, so I can't really find my bluffs in time or think about them, so I just end up calling, for example. I think I raise more 3x than deuce x, but I'm pretty sure that in the big blind, in general, when you have trips, you're kind of supposed to raise them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So like that's like a solid rule to have. When you have trips, you're raising. When you have a board like deuce 3, you want to raise the 3 also. When you have a board like deuce ace, you want to just flat the ace.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm not finding like enough bluffs in these spots, and people are over folding. I think a lot of people will just fold at like lower stakes. We'll just fold pocket 5s in this spot, like right on the flop. We'll just fold like any sort of backdoor. We'll call you down with like only higher pairs and like some sort of draws and stuff like that. So like ace 4 clubs, like a gut shot plus backdoor plus overcard and the other stuff. So honestly, I think this is a really, really good spot, and I overbluff in this spot sometimes. Although I don't raise enough deuce x's.
Okay.
So I would raise a hand like 9-7 suited, almost like a lot versus button range. Because they don't like manage their range properly. They just overfold a lot.
Yeah, I agree. For sure.
And they're just gonna think, oh, deuce hits big blind range, whatever. But in fact, it doesn't. Okay. So we see the raise on the flop, right?
Right.
Calling is pretty standard, I'd say. It's like just we don't re-raise. This is interesting because big blinds. It doesn't make sense to re-raise actually, because if big blinds range is deuce x, 3x, and bluffs, then it's very polarized. So it does make sense to re-raise.
Yeah, the money is going in no matter what if he has the deuce. So
yeah,
it doesn't make sense to raise him off his bluffs at all.
Yeah, exactly. So we see a call here. I wouldn't even raise ace deuce or king deuce. I would just flat. So we have 3 of diamonds here. I mean like repopping it. Like flop goes check raise. I have ace deuce on 3 deuce deuce. I'm probably just gonna slow play.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay, 3 deuce deuce 3. We see another bet here. I don't actually remember if it was like the. What is the range for betting though?
The range for betting?
Yeah, so we just continue with the deuces and some of the bluffs. I see.
Yeah.
He heavily favors 5-4, 6-5, 6-4. I see 6-3, 5-3, 4-3. We continue with like 3x, which is interesting. Oh wait, 3x is.
We have
now.
trips.
Yeah. We have top boat. Okay. So bluffs. Other bluffs are like some high card orient. This is very hard to do.
Yeah.
Like as a human, and you also continue with pairs, which is interesting to me. Continue a lot with like 9s, 8s, 7s, 6s, 5s even.
Right. Yeah. It's kind of funky.
It
There's
is.
a lot of like, there's a lot of betting going on with like a lot of hands.
It's so weird.
Right. But you can see like most of them are like diamonds. So if let's say I click this, right, it's like really clear.
Oh,
that, like,
okay.
yeah. Okay. But if let's say I click like hearts, right, you can see how.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so a lot of
Diamonds.
spades. Just okay, yeah. So we're continuing the turn betting deuces, threes, and diamonds pretty much.
Yeah.
And 5-4, 6-4, 6-5, almost pure.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense right now. Okay.
Okay. So we see a bet and like a call, right?
Yep. The river is gonna be really interesting.
So offsuit 5. Like,
Yeah, hard 5. Yeah.
okay.
So river is a check. Actually, check our range. So this shows that ace deuce, king deuce, almost always betting. Any deuce, any 3, almost always betting. I don't see a lot of bluffing going on though. I see some king 4, queen 4. Oh, the 6-4 is. Oh no, the 6-4 is also a straight. What? Where's the bluffs?
Yeah, but 6-4 wants to bet like small, and like boats want to just shove like 2x pot, 3x pot.
Wow, that's insane.
Because the pot is only like 2k,
it's
right?
It's crazy that a deuce wants to do that.
Yeah, like king deuce wants to like shove pot, 2x pot or 3x pot, like, half the time. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane that a deuce actually wants to do that. So wow.
Yeah.
Wow, this
Bluffs,
is.
Would you bluff with diamonds? Not so much.
No, we don't have the bluffing diamonds because we have backdoors, right?
Right.
So
what
are the bluffs?
Shove?
Do we like? I'm not seeing bluffs here, man. King 4 suited, 7-4. King 4 suited.
King 4. Yeah, like king 4, right? Is
king 4 of diamonds. Wow.
Yeah, it's like a favorite. Well, I mean, if you have king 4 of spades at this point, you should just ship it. Apparently,
we bluff some king x blocking kings and some 3x, and making ace x fold. With 3x is both though. 3x is top.
Yeah, 3x is both.
You mean 5x? I guess.
You're like value betting.
That's pretty sick, though.
Yeah.
Huh. Wow.
Huh. Okay, I think this is just a really complicated spot.
All right, so we check. Let's go for the check. Let's go for the bet. Linus bets.
we're not betting.
No. Rivers is just. Rivers check raise jam. So 959, right? And then raise 5152.
Yeah,
and
which
then,
is like a shove.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
We needed one more raise here on the river, but it's okay.
Okay.
And then calling the shove. 5s, 3s, deuces, queens sometimes, kings, aces sometimes. Which queens are we calling? We're calling like non-diamonds ones, right? Yeah, we're calling more the spade club, spade hearts, less the ones that contain a diamond, because blocking bluffs from opponent.
Yeah, as long as you have a heart, I think is the better one because of how the flop action went.
Oh, so no backdoors, yeah.
Yeah. Because like he'll be bluffing, check raising the flop with like backdoors, and you don't want to have like the backdoors.
Okay.
So yeah, holding the queen of hearts is like the better one. So yeah, so calling queen of hearts, queen clubs is like the best.
Yeah, this is like pure sickness. This hand was like insane. Like I want to believe. Like this is like the X-Files, you know? Like I want to believe. There's this poster, you know X-Files, you know the series?
Yeah.
This poster with like Mulder, right? And Mulder and Scully, like Mulder is like looking at the sky and it said, I want to believe. Like I want to believe that this is poker and this like a human can do this, but this is really hard. If I understand why we're calling like 10s, jacks, queens, kings, and aces, but I probably couldn't fold here, honestly. Like a pair like aces, but aces is folding like 75%. It's crazy. We're actually folding to this jam. Opponent is getting like a really, really good fold ratio because we're folding 64%. That's huge.
But he's like 2x shoving it, so your odds are really
He
bad.
jams.
actually.
Oh yeah, 2x. Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
yeah. Because we skipped the bet, so
Interesting to see if King Deuce folds to river jam. No way. No way.
yeah.
Does King Deuce fold to river jam? No. No, never.
No, I think in no limit, like if you have a board, like you're almost never folding in like GTO, right?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Oh, I mean like I rarely see like boards being folded.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. In
yeah.
general, no. Because
Yeah.
GTO, like in general on those boards, people don't bluff enough. Would
Yeah.
you? But in practice, sorry, yeah, in practice they never bluff almost. Like it's very very hard to find bluffs on those boards. Like people aren't like Pio and don't like raise like or turn 4-4-5 into a bluff on the river or do certain like stuff like that. But
Yeah.
humans, they can't really, humans they can't really find enough bluffs. So that's why that's why you're seeing like interesting if like King Deuce folds on the river. On Pio this would never be a fold, okay? But versus a human opponent, even at Nolman 200 or something, it's very hard to find a bluff.
Right.
They have problems. They either over bluff and you win when you have a decent hand, when you call with like aces, kings, queens, or you win when they don't bluff, right? They don't bluff enough, and then you fold like king deuce and something like that. It's like it's just weird. They just don't have enough bluffs. There's like two types of people. Over bluff, take any freaking backdoor or whatever that has a gut shot and just raise flop with it, or like some sort of backdoors that they like ace x of diamond, spades, and clubs, and just go for it. Or people who don't bluff at all.
Yep.
In general, or just use like 4-5 as their bluff. That's like their default check raise.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yep.
it. So yeah, you saw that on the flop. You have to bluff a lot.
Yeah.
So not only 4-5, 4-6, 6-5, and a lot of backdoors, right? And then on the turn you continue with like all the diamonds almost, right? Although it's double paired board and it's just awkward to think like a flush. Seems like Sim is wrong. No, I don't think so.
Sim is wrong.
Why would Sim be wrong? I don't know, man. I don't know. Either way.
Is it?
No, Sim is wrong because we don't have a re-raise on the river or something. It goes check, bet, raise, 3-bet, and then call with king deuce.
That's like a one shove instead of one raise instead of a two raise on the.
Yeah. It's fine for practice purposes. Fine. All right, let's go for like one more hand. Are you up for like one more hand? Then we're done.
Yeah, sure, B.
All right.
Sure. Okay. Wait. Let's see. Do you want me to choose like the best one?
Sure. Yeah, of course.
Okay. We gotta give me a sec. All right, let's go for the best one, man. I think. Let's see. All right. Okay, let me just look at this for a moment. This one is pretty boring. Okay, I got one. This one is pretty good. Okay. Do you see it now? So it's
Sim is like a woman. It's always right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Linus opens like in MP.
Yeah, standard size. See a
Okay.
3-bet here, 7 blinds. I like this 3-bet size.
Yep. See a call. This the flop.
Board favors
Human, I would think.
Say 3-better, yeah.
Yeah. And we see a bet.
Yeah, full range probably.
Would you normally like go this small or like such a, let's say, wet ace high board?
Depends on who my opponent is. If he's a really good reg, then yeah. If he has like enough check raises and stuff. If not, I probably just go like even like 2/3, 3/4 pot with ace king and stuff.
Yeah, I think that's my standard. So the turn
This is a very interesting one. It's very wet.
Yeah.
Favors
see, like,
Linus a lot.
Linus leading.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I actually
And,
comprehend it. Like, I actually understand it. I don't like humano's raise. It feels unbalanced.
Yeah.
Also, the
it's hard
small
to
sizing.
balance.
Wouldn't you jam here? If you had a set, wouldn't you jam?
I mean, the good thing about having a set is that you have equity no matter what, right? But like when you jam, it feels like you're always jamming into like a flush,
Yeah, true,
right?
true, true. Okay,
Yeah.
so if you had the king high flush here, wouldn't you just call?
Okay, if let's say my raising range has like very little hand, so I'm like
Yeah,
doing it with the nut, the like the pure nuts, right? Or like a pure air kind of
yeah.
hand. Then I wouldn't mind like raising small, but if let's say my hands were like really merged, like let's say I have like ace diamond, king spades,
Mm-hmm.
then I wouldn't mind like going bigger, like going bigger with like more hands, like getting him to fold like very marginal hands,
Yeah.
like right now. Yeah. Because like when you min raise, right, you're like getting like you're giving him such good odds, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for like such good odds, you either gotta have the nuts or like air. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, pretty much, pretty much.
Yeah, like you're basically
Like
telling him
you're
like
saying I have, you can't beat me. That's
yeah,
exactly what
yeah.
you're saying. Yeah.
Right. It's like you're saying that you have like king queen of spades, and
Yeah, and you're
like
also like blocking whatever flushes he can have if you have king queen of spades. I would much
right,
rather
right.
raise something like king ten of spades here, like than king queen. King queen is like pure call for me.
Yeah, yeah. It's too strong, I think. I
Yeah,
wouldn't want
it's
to min.
blocking queen high flushes. It's blocking ace queen with a queen of spades, ace king with a king of spades. So
Yeah, I don't think I would ever like have a min raising range here. Yeah, I don't think
it's
so.
just
Like
awkward to me.
yeah, it's just
I either jam or just call. I think calling is
yeah,
fine
but
considering Linus has more flushes.
what would you like actually jam? Because I wouldn't feel like comfortable just like jamming aces.
Ace eight suited.
I,
Oh, you don't feel comfortable jamming aces? Yeah.
I would just like call because like I want to induce a shove on the river. And like the good thing about like aces and just calling is that if let's say a spade were to come, right, you can comfortably just like let go of your hand.
Yeah.
Right. And like if the river weren't a spade, you can just like call off, like regardless.
Yeah, it's pretty true.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like you're just giving him a chance to bluff with like the blockers
Okay.
basically.
So,
Yeah.
are you doing this with ace king without a spade? Maybe like the min raise?
Without a spade?
Yeah.
No, I'm just calling. I
All
don't
right.
think
All
like
right. All right.
yeah.
So this
I don't
min
wanna
raise
give
is
up.
very awkward.
Yeah.
And we
me see
have a
Linus
jam.
shoving.
Yeah, this is a good hand. It's a really good hand. I like it.
Okay. So do you wanna see the hand?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Holy
Okay.
shit. And king of spades on the river. Okay. What? What?
Yeah. So
All right, so the set is pretty standard. I think the raise. I think I understand the raise because it's kind of unblocking ace king ace queen with a spade. And if
Yeah.
you think about it, Linus doesn't really have that many flushes that often. He has like some suited broadways and not that much else, right?
But I mean, he's not calling like pre-flop against a three bet with like a non-suited hand much.
Yeah, but he doesn't have that many because the ace is already down there pretty much. So it's
Oh
got
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I don't know. It's got like king queen, king jack.
yeah.
Are you calling king
Yeah.
10 of spades first three bet?
Nah. I rather
Okay.
like four bet
Queen jack,
ten of spades.
jack
Yeah.
10, 10 9. That's kind of it. And 6 7
Yeah.
suited if you have it. But so it's not that many flushes. I think that with the pocket eights, you also have equity. If you do get called by a flush, you might get called by ace
Yeah.
king with a king of spades, ace queen with a queen of spades. So it's not all bad. I'd say it's not all bad.
Yeah.
It's not great. I would just rather call in this spot because you don't have too many bluffs, right? What do you bluff
Right.
raise call? It's weird, right?
Yeah, I mean, we don't see this line very often at the stakes that we are playing. Because if someone leads into us on this turn, he definitely like has a flush like 80% of the time. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
like
yeah.
you.
But depends.
No-
I
no
mean,
player is that
some
creative.
players who just lead. They're like, okay, lead. I have flush now. Bet something
Well,
like.
okay, but another good argument is that like because the turn is a spade, if they had something like sixes,
Mm-hmm.
they might actually want to lead because they don't want aces to check back, like ace X. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like maybe like what Human thought was that like maybe Linus is leading sixes and fives, and right now I can like get value from those hands because like he's never folding a set.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like if I was out of position, right, and I wanted to like balance my flushes, I would like bet like my sets.
Pocket sevens, dude, and he chops. People
Yeah,
will smash keyboards after this for limits that are way smaller. Okay. Okay. I want to see the Pio. I want to see what Pio thinks about this hand because I'm
Okay.
weirded out, dude. And it's sort of like, what the fuck is going on? Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
It's gonna load. Okay. So I think in position.
Wait. He won both of them? Wait a minute. What? Chat said he won both
No.
of them.
What?
No,
No,
the hand. So one is a spade and one is the 4.
Oh, one is a 4. Yeah.
I get. Oh my god, that's disgusting. That's so disgusting, dude. Yeah, yeah. You're right. Holy shit, that's so sick. Son, run. I know why Linus is making these hero cards because he's like run good switched. You know, it's like I call, I win anyway. I have a spade. It's enough. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So I think in position, like I use marker basically. So in position, 3-betting something like this.
Yeah.
Yep. And out of position is like calling something like this. So not so much like aces and kings and queens.
Yeah,
like
no,
marker thinks those are 4 bets.
It's like a small 3-bet, so you're supposed to be 4-betting a lot.
Right. So
Okay.
Yep. And wait, do they both have? Yeah, they have 7s in their range, right? If I'm...
Both of them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So, what was the action again?
Check.
Check.
1/3 full range.
Okay.
Pretty much.
So.
Yeah, it's like
Check.
50-50 wants to go for like the 1/3.
Yeah.
This is kind of interesting for this board. I'd probably go for like more, but
Yeah.
I guess it's fine.
Yeah. 1/3, and we see a call right from 7s, which apparently it's like a fold, like kind of.
Interesting
don't have a
fold.
spade.
Yeah, without the spade. Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, I guess with the spade it makes sense. But I think it's not like a call that most players would make. Would you say?
What?
'Cause,
The
like, if you have
sevens with the
7,
7 of spades
No, like would you call pocket 7s like?
versus small 3-bet? I think so.
Oh, you would?
Yeah.
Like against the flop
yeah.
bet?
Yeah. Oh no,
Oh,
against
wow.
the flop bet with the 7s with the 7 of spades. You mean?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. First, like 1/3 pot, I probably have to call that.
Okay, interesting. And the turn was the 5 of spades, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, there are 2 options basically, just shoving and like
Leading.
So
Leading.
yeah. So apparently like Pio doesn't think Linus should lead at all.
Ever. Yeah. Okay. So we check. Go for like the lead. Let's see. Shoving range. No shoving range. Just call. What are these people playing?
But apparently human is right to like
Yeah, sometimes
some 8,
he's definitely doing that 10% of the times. Just like this is this is the 10%. We gotta go all in. Let's go, guys. Fuck.
Yeah.
And what's going on?
Right. And Linus shoves right with 7s, which apparently is right.
No. I think. Oh wait, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Linus shoves 7s, which is what the fuck. What? Okay, because it has the spade and the open ender. I guess it's just weird. This is bluff, right? this is the bluff.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Wow. This is so mindfuck, dude. Like I don't get it. 10-9 is a shove, but that's like spades, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
only
you have to
spades.
blush, so. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I think GTO wise, it's like really hard to get, but like, yeah.
These are some low frequency plays, dude.
It's insane.
He's king off with the spade, right? Yeah.
Yeah, with the spade, you're definitely calling. So, I'm not sure like what we should actually like look at to like study and learn, but
we can't, dude. It's impossible.
It's just
Show me the EV of the 7s, like shoving the 7s.
This right, it's positive. Like, yeah.
Wow.
It's like
not a lot, but wow. Squeezing every inch of EV from your opponent.
yeah. Is it crazier to you that like sometimes 7 is a call? Like if you face a min raise, will you like call sevens? Cause like it's
I'm
kind of
not
thin.
leading. First of all, sorry, sir, I'm not leading with sevens here.
Yeah.
And second of all, I'm just going to be check folding sevens on the turn, I think. Yeah.
It's really thin.
Yeah, I think that's my play. I expect to be dominated. I'm scared to be dominated. It's like this sort of sim is going for like raw equity. Like I can hit the flush. I'm telling you. Like Pio is like, come on, let me shove. It's like why? This is such a mergey bluff, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Super merge, like super merge.
Yeah, and when you shove, right, I don't think like human is actually folding a lot of hands. Like what would human actually check raise and then just fold, right? Like king spade hands, yeah, which is yeah. So like with king spade hands, like he's just like min raising your lead, and then when you shove, right, he just folds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, just question for chat. How does
Okay.
7 have less weight than 8? Because you didn't lead them too often. It's just like a low frequency play. Somebody in chat asks, how does 7 have less weight than 8? Low frequency
How
play.
does 7 have?
Yeah, in this particular spot.
Yeah, but I mean like you mean like pre-flop weightage or?
Yeah, I think also
It-
pre-flop will have less weight.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it matters in that particular spot. Can you see if Linus plays a check call on the turn?
So the same sequence, right? So
Yeah.
if he has 7
Check.
and he checks,
Let's see
and what size would you want?
What size do you want, Paulinho? We have what size is that?
I think only one size is recommended. Actually,
yeah.
which is the,
Yeah,
Okay, so let's-
we have 2/3 overbet and jam. We go for 2/3.
Okay.
And what is he calling
Sevens
with?
call.
Sevens call, yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
8s is a raise. 9s is a semi call. 2/3. Yeah, 7s is a call, pure call. On the turn. 7s with a spade. Which is kind of going for, I have a pair and I have a flush draw and I have open and a straight draw, and what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
I think it boils down to Human O not having enough flushes in his range. How many flushes
Yeah.
does he have?
How many flushes?
Yeah, go, click on check. Click on check.
Okay.
Click on spades. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wait, isn't this
8.
Linus's range?
No, this is
Right.
check, human bets.
Wait, but Linus is the one that's out of position, right?
Yeah, check, and then human bets.
Oh yeah. Right. Oh my god, I'm so confused.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's all right.
Hold up.
It's all right. So we don't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
that
yeah.
many flushes. That's the whole point, I think. So 7s, if hits the spade, I guess, or has the pair, can maybe sometimes. I don't know, man. It's just complicated. If you node lock humans turn 2x raise range with some king queen with spades or random shit like 10-9, the EV of 7's jam will probably be better because humans line on the turn looks fucking random.
Yeah.
Maybe Linus was accounting for that. Yeah, I guess. Ace of spades is on the board. Yeah, that nullifies quite a few bluffs. Holy shit, this dude, like my head hurts. How do you play this at the tables?
I don't know, man.
Like, how do you? Let's take like a simple question, okay? How much
Okay.
GTO do you actually use at the tables, and how much do you think you're readable by a player like Linus?
I don't think I'm really readable, but I just follow like some simple GTO stuff. Like if let's say I have a hand that doesn't want to be check raised off, I check, right? And that's step 1. And then step 2 is because I check these weak hands, I'm gonna add some strong hands, right?
Yeah.
And then step
Yeah.
3 is step 3 becomes if I add strong hands, right? Which of the best strong hands I want to add? Like are they hands that I want to add hands that are like that cannot be, let's say, like counterfeited on the turn? You get what I mean? Yeah. So like if let's say the board has 2 spades, like having the ace of spades really matter when I want to check and trap aces, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and then after that, it becomes if let's say I'm am I like checking too many strong hands? Like, am I not betting enough? And then do I have like hands that I want to, let's say, and if like I like to use like the 1/3 pot strategy as well, and like I want to do it in a sense where if I bet 1/3 pot, right, I want to include like super strong hands in my range so that when I get raised, right, I can just like 3-bet. But a lot of players are like betting 1/3 with like weak hands, and then like they are like suddenly betting pot with like strong hands like on the flop in a single raise pot. So like just don't do that, you know. Like if you're like a low stakes player starting out, like trying to learn like GTO stuff, like that's just like GTO basics. But other than that, I think like my GTO game is pretty okay, I would say. But like not to this extent, you know. Like I don't play like sevens like that, because like to me on the flop, right, facing a 1/3 bet out of position, right, I don't like, even though GTO advocates that like it's a call, like I wouldn't want to call, because that guy who is 3-betting me, like I gotta have a read that he's 3-betting me enough. If not, his range is heavily weighted towards like ace-x hands and like high flush hands, and like sevens don't really do well against those hands. Not say like in equity they are losing, but like it's hard to play like on 3 streets against like the pre-flop aggressor, right? And yeah, and you have a hand that doesn't really like improve other than the times that you like hit a runner straight, or like you hit a set. And even the times that you do hit a runner straight, right, you might be like you might get stacked by a flush, which is like, that's not good at all.
Exactly.
Right. So like even though like these like GTO plays are like really good, I don't like, when I run my simulations like in, let's say, like 200 NL, like 400 NL, like I don't really use like bunker ranges like that often, because they aren't like really like accurate representations of like how the population actually plays. Yeah, because if, let's say, you're in a like you're in the button, right, and the cutoff raises you. Oh, okay, no, sorry, you're in a cutoff, right, and you raise and the button flats, right. Bunker doesn't really give you a range of like what the button is flatting, right? But you can like make an estimate, like you know that like, but yeah. So these kind of things are like really population based and like opponent based. Yeah, so like memorizing solutions is not the way, but like understanding how like GTO works and how GTO thinks is probably the way, I would say.
Yeah.
But yeah, in all, I think it's pretty fine. Like my GTO game is pretty fine.
So do you know the way?
I kind of know the way. Hopefully, like I spend a lot of time like looking at other people play poker, like online poker. Yeah, because like if you have like software like PT4, right, it's so good because you can filter like win rates. Like I can click on results, right? I can see who the best players are.
Of course.
I click it all in, adjust the BB per 100, and then like I can't see these because like this guy is winning, but his hand sample is really small,
you have
right?
to filter out like minimum, like there we go.
Yeah. So you can see like Linus is obviously the best, right?
Huge.
Followed by like Flying Smile. But like, do I want to learn from these players? I don't think so. Because these players are like they are insane. Like they don't make plays that are like conventional. They make like weird ass plays.
Yeah, they're like meta, huge meta.
Yeah, but like I've been looking at this guy. Can I filter it here? What's his name again? Munizi Star. Hold on, just give me a while. This dude who's like playing a lot of 5-10, I think. And how do I? Yeah. Okay. How do I press this? No. Yeah, and look, he's like crushing like 5-10, but like when he moves up in stakes, right, he's getting crushed like by people by like Linus, you know.
Yeah.
But his game is like super solid. Like, yeah.
Maybe he's got like sort of scared by these people, and he plays like a different game at a higher limit. I don't know.
Yeah. But like for me, I would want to like learn from these people because these people can like crush the 5-10 like games and below, right? But like when you move up and you play against like people like Linus, right? You don't understand what's going on. Like you think you're making right plays, but you're just like getting crushed all over in spots like, which are really ridiculous, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So maybe like to me, like my priority is always to study like hands by like grinders first before studying hands by like pros, you know, like high stake regs, because I get more value learning from like these kind of players, you know.
Yeah, it's very, very true.
Yeah. So
I kind of got the same approach. I have some hands from Nolma 200 Zoomereg, who is a friend of mine, so he sent me hands. So I'm studying those, right? But he's like a reg at Nolma 200 Zoom, and he just wins like, I don't know, like 8 blinds per 100, something like that. Really, really good. And he started by watching my videos. I should put the pedal to the metal, you know, and just fucking like move up already, you know.
Yeah,
just
you
go
should.
for it. Just go for that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been telling you to move up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you should play like 400 NL. Easy.
400 NL and get destroyed.
I mean,
No.
worst case, you lose like 100 buy-ins, right?
100 binds, worst case. Yeah. Exactly. No, I'll go slow, but I'll go up this time. I did play 200 and 400 on like Poker Master, but that was easier. But I ran like really good, like up 20 binds immediately at Nolma 200, and then I ran really bad at Nolma 400, and then I played just to break even afterwards, and then I fucking quit.
Damn.
Yeah. All players already watched your videos a few years ago. Exactly. Very nice. Yeah, Poker Master was really hard, especially when I had a set and I got check raise jammed for like 200 bigs by big blind on ace 4-3. I have 4s, he has deuce 5 offsuit. So yeah, it's pretty bad. Or just got constantly rivered. Like I have kings, board is ace king 9-4. I get check raise jammed 500 big blind pot. He rivers an ace. He has ace 9. It's like some bullshit like that, like ridiculous plays. You know, he should never be like check raising there or anything because his range is just bad. But it just happens, man. It's okay. It's part of the game. But I wanted to get away because I know this is stupid, but it felt rigged at some point. It felt like everybody had like the nuts, and I have the second nuts.
Wow, I think if you play like PLO, that's what you feel like on a daily basis.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
but in PLO, like higher win rates are possible though.
Yeah,
which
definitely.
is cool.
Yeah, but PLO rig is like way higher, like regardless of whatever sites you play on.
Yeah. Somebody asked in chat if you play on PokerStars. Now you play only on GG Network at the moment. Am I right?
Yeah, I don't play on Stars because I don't have access to it.
Yeah,
but,
he's in a country where it's like regulated and only GG Network has access there, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean when I play on Stars, I play like sit and goes and not like cash.
Yeah, he played like 6 max hypers. He had like a huge ass HUD. Anyways, man, thank you so much for this evening, guys. Sense in Pants. Follow his Twitter. Sub to his YouTube. I saw you got another sub. That was good.
Yeah.
Sub to his YouTube. There's gonna be a lot of poker content there, and we're gonna go for the future. If we agreed on this, that you're gonna teach me some PLO.
Yep.
That's gonna be really fun. Because I have no idea. You can just literally turn that into a course, like top to bottom. Because I'm a Hold'em player. There's a lot of Hold'em players that want to transition to PLO, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to be really, really happy in like learning some Omaha from you.
All right.
All right. So I'm going to find a place to send my guys to. GG Grinders. See, like Andre is online, but I've hosted Andre a lot in the past. So I'm going to send you guys, okay? I'm going to send you guys to a friend, all right? Go say hi. Be nice. She's probably playing Steins Gate. So make sure to be cool about it, all right? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed the coaching. I hope you enjoyed my friend Sense in Pants. Please sub to his YouTube channel. I'm going to plug it one more time in chat, right? Thanks so much for being here, chat, and cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Yep, that was awesome.
Okay, nice.
Give me just a sec.
Okay.
The raid. Oh, jeez. Jeez Louise. I'm not sure this is like the right choice for your audience, but hi, hello. I hope your study session went well. When Kagari left the apartment, the sun had set. You explained, okay. Still. Oh my god, hello guys. Hey tight buckets.
I'm sort of still streaming. Hold on. I forgot to close my